course. Because what are the two questions that trouble all of us, John? Are we alone, and where did we come from? So when you find out more about the history of the moon, you learn more about where we all came from. And this is, every rock tells a story, as we say.
Does it go, anywhere close to the climate change debate that's underway here on Earth? I mean, if the moon had erupting volcanoes a few years ago, well, a few million years ago, however you want to put it, it's not like we've been up there burning fossil fuels.
No, volcanoes are not connected to the burning of fossil fuels. They're connected to mining. But the big thing for us on my side of this thing is the science is true. And so when you discover the people who got really involved in climate change got involved in it often by studying the planet Venus. So the physics, the science that happens on Venus is the same as the science that happens on the Earth. The science that happens on the moon, in this case the geology, the study of rocks that happens on the moon, is the same science that happens on the Earth. So when you say to yourself, well, I'm going to ignore all the evidence of climate change, you're saying, I'm going to ignore the best ideas anybody's ever had. That's science. And so this is quite troubling to those of us on our side of it.
And why aren't they erupting now?
Well, the moon cooled off. That's a great question. That's a fabulous question. The moon is quite a bit smaller than the Earth, and so it cools off faster. A cupcake cools off faster than a big cake. A small rock cools off faster than a big rock. It has less heat. And then can I just tell you, if you want to get into mathematics and algebra, things that are smaller have more area for how much they would weigh or how much mass they have than things that are big. It takes a lot more oomph to fill up a big balloon than a little balloon. And this is the stretching of the surface. So anyway, the moon is a lot smaller, and so it cooled off faster. And this is all science. This is all true. And the great thing about science, what we're so charmed about science, is it's true for all of us. You can run the test, I can run the test, and we try to get the same results. And if we don't, then we find out why. Anyway, these guys are excited. There's a lunar reconnaissance orbiter, took these fabulous pictures of this Compton Belkovich region that has this radioactive material around it that no one really had a good explanation for until recently, and then we have just theories. No one's really sure.
The great thing, too, is that
exactly what happened.
Even with the shuttle fleet parked, we are still exploring space in some ways.
Oh, now look, about the shuttle
we're going to have to say goodbye, Bill.
Retire that. Okay.
All right, Bill Nye, the science guy.
Retiring the shuttle's good. Carry on, you guys.
All righty.
A little hand salute, a little mathematics, a little algebra. We should send Bill Nye out into Washington, D.C. Maybe a couple number moving around might be able to help this debt limit.
A little number crunching, yeah.
Little number crunching, right.